Hi there, welcome to Infinite Narratives, where we bring you trending news in South Africa and also outside South Africa. So please watch this video and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
We had Zandile Tabula at some stage confidently and ignorantly answering a question about the frontline states, where she clearly didn't have a clue what was it all about, and so on. But she insisted she wanted to answer a question that she has no understanding about. Her followers and everybody said, but they said, what has frontline state has to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Why? It's an issue that is somehow coexisting with the issue that we're dealing with. We have to understand and discuss African matters with every other issue that affect them. Frontal state was the issue, was those states which at some point were working together with South Africa to liberate this South African country. That in no way means South Africa is owing anything to them, but we must mention that frontline state were working together to make sure that South Africa was liberated. Having said that, I'm saying that first part because recently I see Jacinta went on speaking confidently again with ignorance as well, that Zimbabwe was the first African country to gain independence. I'm thinking, why do you guys keep following these fools? Why do you keep allowing people that are not well read to lead you? Because for me, I judge you with small things. You are a leader, you need to be able to read. You have people that are surrounding you, should be able to research and give you the correct information so that you don't sound like a fool when you speak. Jacinta recently, she said Zimbabwe was the first African country to gain independence. That's a pure lie and no fact at all. The first African country to gain independence was Liberia in 1847. That was the first country. Ghana gained their independence in 1957. The 1961, 60, that's Algeria, and so also on. 61, 62, 63, I think Zambia, Tanzania, and Malawi. Zimbabwe only got their independence in 1980, much later on. Just 10 years or 12 years before us as South Africans. Why am I making this video? I am making a video in the sense that if you want to lead people, you have to have facts. That's why I refer to Zandile Tabula. That's why I refer to Jacinta's latest speech. You can't be a leader if you don't have facts. You have to always gather facts because the issues that you are raising, the issues that you want to articulate must be surrounded by facts, and they make one want to believe you. The moment you keep saying stuff that are not factual, it makes it very difficult even for the people, some of us who didn't trust you from the beginning. When we listen to you, we're realizing that you are surrounded by people with smartphones. You've got smartphone yourself, you've got internet and everything, but you still cannot get and understand what was a frontline state. What country or which country got their independence first? That makes it difficult to believe anything that you say because you are missing small things in whatever that you are saying. How do we trust anything? How do we trust that you have researched anything that you're talking about? Are you not going to just be throwing people in the deep end with whatever? Because now you're going with your gut feel, not with well-researched stuff. Because, if you cannot get a simple thing that Zimbabwe was never the first country to gain independence, then what more are you getting wrong? I know your people will insult and everything, but what more are you getting wrong if you cannot get a simple fact that Zimbabwe was actually almost the last one to gain independence like us? The rest were other countries.
I feel like the reason why people believe in Jacinta, even though what she is saying does not make any sense or she is lying, is because girl is well articulated, guys. If there is one thing about Jacinta, she can speak very, very well. And she speaks with a long face. That one, we cannot take it away from her. And I do understand this man right here calling them out to say, how can you become a leader if you are not saying facts? If you are not good with researching? Like, how? Because you're actually misinforming people out there. You are saying things that does not exist. And no one is calling her out. That's the funny part. Why is everyone quiet? I'm 100% sure there are people who saw the video. Yes, and no one even dared to call her out to say, Jacinta, come back here to see. You're actually misinforming people out there. This is the right information. It's so sad. It's really sad, but I believe that it's how she delivers the message, because she's very well articulated, Shem. That's one thing about her. That there is something about confidence, by the way. When you say something with confidence, we tend to believe you. Even if you are lying, we will actually believe you, because you're actually saying that, showing us, or you are 100% sure of what you are saying, which that's the case here. But I'm glad that this man right here actually called her out to say, when are we going to stop this? How can you become a leader without saying facts? Because a leader have to inform its people with facts, not with lies. You understand me? But anyway, please say your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think? I feel like at this point, these people are just exposing themselves left, right, and center. And they're actually losing the power. They're actually losing the fame, because people are just backing down at this point.